Thank you so much for joining us.
Yep.
We're very happy that you will be sharing your story and your whole experience. How about we start just by you guys telling me a little bit how this all began, like when you started trying to conceive, just a little bit about the beginning.
Oh, the beginning. Long time ago now. About 16 years ago now.
Yeah, it's been quite
A long
quite
time.
long time, yeah.
Like how far along would you say you realized that you were struggling with issues of infertility or some sort of issues regarding
I think we
conceiving?
started trying, and then we ended up going to the doctors for about 2 years. I think the doctors over here will actually see you or do anything. So
Okay.
around 2 years we were actually trying.
And then how long would you say it took until you decided that, you know what, we're going to go down the IVF route?
Soon out.
Yeah, I think more or less straight away.
Yeah.
I think when we started trying like for 2 years and it kind of didn't happen, I think that's when we had a chat with each other and we decided we need to try a different avenue. So that's when
Straight away, really.
yeah, that's when we
Straight
looked
away.
into IVF.
And how many rounds, where did you start? How did that all begin? How did your IVF journey start?
Rounds, we've had 3 funded by the NHS, and then we paid privately through the NHS, so that's 5. And then we decided to look elsewhere and ended up at Dunya, and had 2 rounds there. So we you.
You went through a lot.
Yeah,
I mean,
a lot.
and it's definitely a very hard and challenging time with failed rounds and just a very emotional, stressful time. How was
stressful.
that? Yeah, how was that for you guys?
I think very stressful, tough, emotional. But I think we've got a good enough family, and I think we're quite hard people to not give up. But I would say definitely challenging and
Very challenging, yeah.
emotional as well, and heartbreak but yeah,
There's some very highs and there's some very lows in IVF.
You are listening to the Dunya IVF Clinic podcast, From Hope to Happiness. To learn more about IVF treatments, visit our website www.dunyaivf.com and download our ebook, A Complete Guide to Assisted Reproduction.
Well, actually, let's talk a little bit about what it felt like or how it was for you guys having to go abroad for something like this.
I think there was left no option, really. I think we'd done everything over here. We had some positive results over here, but nothing materialised really. So we just felt like we needed to do something else.
And also I think for anyone going abroad, it can be a little bit daunting leaving UK, but
we did a lot of research, didn't we?
Yeah,
a lot.
Once we were over there, to be fair, it just run like clockwork, and you know, fair play to Dunya. Like Amy said, we did his research, so we knew that Dunya were one of top IVF clinics in Europe, so that was good enough for us, kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's definitely hard to have to go through all this and kind of have to transfer all of that to a new country.
To be fair, Dunya made that quite easy for us over here. It was all done through a WhatsApp with Inna, our coordinator, who was fantastic all the way through. She was there from the beginning. She's still there now. We still get the odd message, and we message her as well, don't we?
Yeah, we've always kept it. We've always
send her
kept in touch.
pictures. But yeah, they're brilliant coordinators.
That's wonderful. Yeah, it's really important to have something like a support system.
Yeah,
and structure.
They were there all the time, weren't they? If I needed a question answering, anything really.
I think you've just kind of said it. The support system. To me personally, even though it was in another country, I felt a lot more supported from Cyprus, if I'm being honest. And the staff, the country, the clinic, absolutely amazing
Yeah.
from start to finish.
We wish we'd have done it sooner.
Yeah. So that kind of leads me into my next question, which is how or what would you say was felt different, like of between the health system in the UK and doing this all now in Cyprus? Like, what were the main differences, or what did you feel was different?
It were more relaxed.
Yeah.
Everybody says, "Oh, go on holiday, it might happen." So we decided that is why we thought, "Oh, we'll go on holiday, be more relaxed." And we did do a holiday as well. We were there at the beginning for 21 days the first time. So we made a holiday out of it as well. The clinic, it didn't feel like a hospital. I know the clinical side was obviously for reasons. It was just
Yeah,
it wasn't like hospital.
Yeah.
It's
For me as well, we didn't feel like a number, if
Yeah.
that makes sense. It was like it was tailored to us. We got made felt very welcome
yeah, definitely.
rather than in the UK. It's especially including the funder. For me, you just feel a bit like a number, even though they're doing an amazing job. The Cyprus experience just felt a bit different.
Same with myself. I was always poorly,
Yeah.
and ill. Like after egg retrieval over in the UK, the same day I was in the swimming pool over in Cyprus, and they do put you to sleep as well in Cyprus. Over here they don't.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it's not a nice experience awake.
Okay. I didn't know that. I thought it was a universal.
No.
Okay.
I think there was one time I actually paid. I think it was the last time I actually paid to be put to sleep.
Okay.
It is an option, but they don't really like to do it over here.
Okay. All right. Wow. So yeah, so that's definitely a lot harder
A lot
on
harder.
you mentally, physically, like.
Yeah, knowing that you have to do that again, it's horrible. To be fair, it's not nice to think.
And total, you would say it was, man, how many rounds? Like, I think you said.
Well, we had in Dunya at Dunya we had one round, but
Oh,
we came back again. So we had one round, but we had embryos. So the second time we came and had a frozen embryo transfer. So altogether, I'd say how many? Seven.
7. Yeah.
6, 5, yeah. Nix it.
yeah. So that's kind of what I wanted to ask you. What kind of treatments were you undergoing? What kind of fertility treatment? So it was just retrieval, then IVF. Was it with, as you said, the last one was frozen embryo,
Yeah,
and the previous ones?
a mixture of both. Egg retrieval.
The first time when we come over for 21 days, that was from start to finish on the first one, and then obviously the second one, we had the embryo, so
We came over for 10 days then.
10 days, yeah.
So, I mean, after all those years and all of those rounds, I mean, what is it that you felt changed on your final round of IVF? What is it that made a difference?
I don't know.
I'm a
Look.
yeah. I mean, I'm a big believer that being positive, and I just wouldn't say this regarding Dunya if it did work or it didn't, but yeah, it for me just felt totally different
Yeah.
going to Cyprus and going to Dunya and Inya, Dr. Burke, all the medical stuff. It played a big part.
A lot more relaxed.
Yeah, relax. Yeah.
And this was how many years ago?
2. 3, 2.
Two.
2.
Two.
I'm just yeah. The first time we came over, we had to wait to come back because of COVID. So we had to wait 3 years to go actually have the frozen embryo transfer.
Your initial trip was in 2020, and then you waited
Yeah,
until
Yeah.
around 2022
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
for the
COVID
first.
hit. We were just
So
about to come over as well.
yeah. So you didn't change anything like diet, exercise,
Everything.
or
Everything. We changed everything. Drink.
I mean on your final round.
We still did. We did.
Yeah.
We stuck to eating healthy, looking after ourselves really, vitamins. You know, we honestly tried to give it as best shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so then eventually the transfer worked. And
Great.
where are you now? Tell us a little bit about the
Yes.
success of positivity in the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got a beautiful 2-year-old boy now, and
Yeah.
he's just
Just to
he's amazing.
Yeah.
He's absolutely amazing in every, you know. And
we're very lucky people.
I think
Very.
I think when we look back now, for all the hard times, it's been worth it, and it's
It's
paid off,
worth it.
and we've still got 2 embryos at Dunya, so
As well.
we planning on revisiting that hopefully soon as well. So, but yeah, it's just been an amazing journey. It really has. It's been incredible.
What's his name?
Avery David.
Very pretty, beautiful.
Is lovely.
So yeah, so this really ended up being like, I mean, a very hard,
Yeah.
Yeah.
a hard path, but
Very hard. It's not an easy or nice thing to go through.
yeah.
It's horrible, to be fair.
What would you say are like is the hardest part of all of it? Is it the physical part? What would you say was the most challenging?
Physical, mentally as well.
Yeah.
It's on us both. It does affect you. It does.
I think when you try and you've had a few rounds and you make the phone call and it's a negative, it's kind of hard to bounce back, but again, I'd advise keep trying, and you know, surely eventually it's got to work, I would say. But
We're just one of the lucky ones.
yeah.
Did you feel like this affected different parts of your life or relationships with people while you were
Oh,
going through
definitely,
this?
definitely. As you were getting the no's, people are getting yeses, and it's just one of those things in life you have to get on with. You're happy for people, completely happy, but on the other side, you know, you just want it to be yourself,
Yeah.
which is not very nice, really. But it's a very weird situation.
Yeah.
How you can be happy for somebody and absolutely gutted at the same time is
Yeah. Is it? I mean, I believe it's a natural response.
yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. But do you feel that other relationships were either, I don't know, maybe like tainted or kind of you didn't feel like there was understanding or that other people might not really truly understand how hard something like this is?
Yeah. I would say I think you're right there. I think it's a hard, long journey, and when you get the nose as well, it makes it even harder, and I think it's a big strain. It was definitely a strain on our relationship. Luckily, we've got a good support system. We've got a
Yeah.
big family, but I think
I think you do need that.
you've got to stay strong. But yeah, it's very tough, very tough.
I think everybody around us were really
Yeah.
supportive, which we was lucky for as well, really.
Yeah. What is it that you would say just really kept you going? I mean, it's hard. You're getting, failed rounds. What is it that, really makes you say, I'm not going to stop?
Well, we did have some failed rounds and we did have some positives, so that may have been different if we still kept getting the nose, maybe.
I think we're kind of people as well.
We just wanted
that-
a zonical family, really.
Yeah.
A zonical team.
we personally we wouldn't have stopped until we got a child. I know eventually you probably would have to say
There comes a
that's
time.
it now. There comes a time where you've got to, but I think
I
just
don't
about
think
staying
that would have been any time soon if it didn't happen. I think if it's something you really want, I think you just keep going. You have to.
Yes, and you did. You made the change. You went to Cyprus, and it all ended up working out. definitely a wild journey, but with a
The best
very
journey.
happy story at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
best journey we've ever done, to be fair. And wish,
Yeah.
like I said,
Yeah.
we wish we'd have done it earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess just wrapping up, I guess, is there anything else you would like to add?
I mean, me personally, if anyone is thinking of, you know, going on this journey and going to another country, especially Cyprus, then do it and do your feedback and I think don't be kind of scared of going to another country, because from our experience, Dunya, we can't thank enough. They've been incredible, and they will always have a special place in our hearts.
Definitely, yeah.
You know, every single one of their staff, the centre, the country, how they handled things was absolutely incredible.
It's very daunting going abroad. I'm not going to lie about that. It's the other side of the world, but you never know.
It's worth
Yeah.
it.
And what would you advise people who are in a similar situation with you, who have been trying for years, not just regarding, you know, which clinic to go to, but generally the whole process? What would your advice be?
I would say try and keep going if you can.
Positivity.
Be positive, yeah. And don't be scared to look at different options. You know, because by changing something or trying a different clinic, it could be difference of a negative to a positive. You know, just that different approach.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful.
They've just got to keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what you really are showing, a very hard, but when you persevere and when you are kind of patient with yourself and show grace to yourself, and you really just say, you know what, I'm just gonna fight it until I can't anymore.
Yeah.
And I think that's I think it'll give hope to a lot of other people who are in the
But
same
I've
place.
hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, definitely.
Wonderful. Yeah. Well, it was really, really nice speaking with you. Thank you so much for sharing.
No
No
problem.
problem. Thank you.
It's our pleasure, to be fair.
Definitely.
Thank you so much. And we're very happy that you've created this beautiful family and that your dream came true, which is what it's all about in the end.
definitely.
Yeah. So
Definitely.
thank you so much for speaking with us.
No worries.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you later.